That's an interesting look. Anyways, I still haven't made YouTube videos, but I probably should. But I haven't posted about the Maker Shop in a while. It's had some progress. So here we go. And boom, Shiblapi. So 12 foot by 40 foot. Any of my construction friends that see this as I walk around here, yeah, there's some really bad stuff going on with the concrete down here. I did not do the concrete, I hired it out. That's an ongoing story. So what we've got here, I've got the bottom and top plates laid out for 3 walls. This wall, this wall, this far back wall, and then I've got bottom plates laid out here for, this is the garage door opening right here, and you can see I've got plate laid out here. Yes, Jack King, Jack King. These 2 jacks are going to carry a 10-foot header. These 2 jacks are going to carry a 12-foot header. This entire wall here, this whole wall will be a monolithic shear wall, and this whole wall down here is going to be a monolithic shear wall as well. This is what I did with the bottom plates because it's the material I had on hand. I might change that to a single piece. I really don't like this. Especially for a bottom plate on a shear wall. That's a really bad idea. But I was laying stuff out today and wanted to keep moving, so it's there for today. These are UHMW. So what I'm going to do with this UHMW is ultra high molecular weight polypropylene. It is a practically indestructible plastic is what this is. So I do for my bottom plate, it is ground contact rated to go on the slab. You know, the layout's out here. But my sill gasket, what I'm thinking of doing to give this a thermal break, just to help, I'm going to put the sill gasket down here and then also between these two. So sill gasket underneath, sill gasket between. So you'll have 2 sill gaskets for moisture break, and then this UHMW will give us a thermal break. So this will be up. This, as I said, this stuff's nearly indestructible. It will not crush under the weight of the walls. I have all my anchor points laid out. I've got all my, as I said, top and bottom plates laid out. So when I come in with a big load of studs here, I've got 10 wall panels. So 1, 2, 3, 4 along this wall. I'll do this wall as 1 panel. I'll do that wall as 1 panel. So 10 wall panels all together. I'm going to build all 10, stack them here, and then raise that later on. Anybody, the few people that have followed the saga of the shop knew that at one point I did have some steel beams in the design, and I actually have those steel beams. Sorry about the air conditioner noise. So here's 2 steel beams. There's a 12-footer and a 20-footer. Not using the steel beams anymore. Well, I won't get into that story right now, but there was going to be a steel beam here, and then a steel beam 2-foot offset here to carry the loft, because the loft sits kind of out this way. The loft is not the full 12-foot width here. The slab end to end here is 40 foot. The center line is 20 foot. The loft is going to sit back here. The mezzanine or loft, whatever you want to call it, it is 20 foot by 12 foot. That's what the mezzanine will be. I had those steel beams, and then I had some post configured and some point loads, and not doing that. Complete change now. So these walls that I've got laid out here, the top of my double top plate, the very top of that double top plate is going to be 9 foot. On top of that 9 foot, I'll set floor joists for the loft area. Those floor joists will be from side to side. That loft wall will still be here at the 10 foot mark, 10 foot this way, 2 foot this way, however you want to look at it, and then on up from there. So that's where we are. Just trying to buy little bits of material at a time to not bog down the yard. Got a lot of backfill still to do. See, I've got a lot of backfill still to do. Yeah, see, there's some of the it's just really bad concrete. Yeah, that's a whole other saga that I won't get into. But so here's the trench drain. This end of the trench drain right here is the low point of the whole slab. It actually drains out that way. That's the clean out, that's the air vent. And then you can see I've got it just daylights right here. It'll go down and eventually tie into the sanitary in the house. It's kind of somewhere down in there. Electrical, gas, water, those will share a trench and pop into the house right there in that wall into the basement. So that's where we are on the Tiger Bee Maker Shop, and it's about to get really fun finally after all these years.